Hello and welcome. We're out here on Silverrun Forest. We bought ourselves some land. There is, I think, a harvester there. Not sure what else. We did bring our own tractor. This is my truck. The patina, as Derek would say, is mint. Got the special oil on it. We've got ourselves a trailer and a John Deere tractor. We have a $50,000 debt. We have $314 in our bank account, and we're going to give it the best shot that we got. So there is a field there. I'm not sure. Okay, yeah, that's it there. I think we went past the turn off. Nope, there it is there. That's good. There's a shop up the street. We can get something to eat. Okay, the driveway goes straight into the field. We do not own that house. That is leased by somebody else. We can't modify it. We can't do anything with it. But we did get to buy the shed. And one of the reasons I bought this is because there is living quarters in here too. Oh, it's a bit rough. So we've got lights in here. There's a little generator, some storage space there, some tools. And that is why I bought it. Look at that view. Decent sink. We got hot and cold water. Coffee grinder. We got a little fire here. I'm not sure if it's lit. Let's go on. So we got cooking. We got some wood. We have plenty of wood around as well. Okay, that's not really the greatest view. Also, we do have gas up here as backup. Not sure if that's because there is an issue with the power, but there is also bedroom lights as well. We've got a wardrobe, all the mod cons, even a fan when it gets too hot and I need to be cooled down. I think we've got pretty much everything we need. I just love that view though. Like, look at that. We are going to get straight into it because we have a mortgage to pay. How's this field looking? Ooh, that's bad. We don't even have any fertilizer to put down, so I think we're going to just have to deal with it, I guess. And we don't have a trailer to empty it into. That is a bit of a downside. Overlooked that one a little bit. Let's unfold the ramps. Get this tractor off. She ain't much, but she's reliable. And that's all we got. Just trying to think, what can we do about a trailer? Because we have nothing. Unless we get ourselves a loan. Get something like that. What's that, $6 grand? I don't even know if our tractor would pull that thing. That's cheap. What's this? 5,000 litres as well. 15 grand. What's that weigh? 5.6 tonne. What's these ones weigh? 4.9 tonnes. This is even less. We don't need an extension. Is the paint cheap? That would work. Means we got to get a loan for $16,000 more. We have to get a loan for $20,000 more. $70,000 now. Shit. Alright, let's back this into the rocky woods if we can. No, we're stuck there. Park this down here if it doesn't roll away. I bet you I forget that's there because of the bush. Let's go down and get this trailer. Alright, we're back. Let's see how we go with this thing. Not as heavy as I was expected. It tows really well. I mean, it's a dually truck. She's old as crap, but it works. So that's all that matters. I'm just wondering how we're going to go actually. Does this thing work? And if it does, can we get that end of the field without hitting all these trees? A lot of these trees are really, really close, so that's going to be a bit of a... turn this on. Alright, well, we're harvesting. Not a lot at once, but we are harvesting. It's an old relic, this thing. There's, you know, you slip, you're done. It was different back in the day. Solid mounted seat, so my butt's going to be sore. But we have a harvester. Probably only worth $1,000 to sell, so for right now, I ain't complaining. And the yield on this field is crap. But any money we get back from this is going to help us pay off the loan. It needs a fair bit of repairs. It's got nearly 8 hours on it. I don't know how many years it's been sitting, or if it was revitalized for this farm and whoever had it just left. Sorry, my bottle was a bit weird there. Yeah, I don't even know how wide this header is. 4.2 meters, eh? So, I mean, we're getting it done. It's working. Don't get me wrong. I probably could have bought a 5,000 litre trailer because going by this, we're not going to get a whole lot from it. But either way, it's free cash. We don't have a cultivator. We don't have a seeder. But I figure we get this done first before it gets withered. Another day and we probably would have lost this. So, like I said, it's free cash. I think we'll get this done. We'll get a couple of trees down and try and get a few payments of money for the loan in the bank. And then we'll sort ourselves out a cultivator, seeder, roller, fertilizer. So we've got a bit of cash to get going. That's before we can even look at expanding whatever. Like we've got to have money and show cause that we can get this loan paid off before they want to take the farm. And you know, if they see us spending bulk cash on, or not see us, but if we can't pay payments, but they come down looking for us and we've got tons of new gear sitting over there, not going to be the greatest look. Thinking this thing holds about 3,500–4,000 litres maybe. Yeah, 35–40, so not a whole lot, but it's going to take us a while to knock this out. So I think I might jump into a bit of a time lapse and get this thing sorted out. go again. So we have a bit of an issue. This thing just gets stuck at 4. So I'll turn the time lapse off because it was going to take ages, but sometimes if you slow down, you reverse and start again. Like, you reverse back and get a run up, then turn it on, it'll get to 10 like it is now. Yeah, it might be worthwhile trading this one in as soon as we can afford to. Otherwise it is going to take a long time to do all this stuff. So apologies for that. We have been chugging along, but the time lapse that you've seen before this was 13 minutes of footage. And it was only like 6 rows or 5 rows done, I can't remember. And I was like, yeah, nah, that's gonna take days. So I turn the time lapse off, and so yeah, basically if you start like this, you get it up to speed and then hit it, it'll stay at 10. But if you just turn it on, most times when it's harvesting, it'll get stuck at 4 or 3 like that. So hold the brake a little bit, then accelerate, let the brake off, and sometimes there you go, it pops back up to 10. So I don't know what it is. I have used this harvester before and it was done the same thing, so I stopped using it. Because it's a little ripper, like, honestly. So I don't know, maybe there's a glitch with it. No idea how it all works, but it just, yeah, it needs to be sorted because it is a perler. But it, you know, it came with the property, which is great. So all I've got to do now is just, you know, save up some cash, and I suppose we'll just trade it in once we get some money in the bank. In all honesty, we could probably trade it in now because we haven't got any crops, but I think we'll leave it. Just in case, you never know, there might be a contract that pops up that we can drive down there and do with it. And then once the contract's finished, we can sell it after that because it's already going to be down that way. So where are we looking at the best cash for sunflowers? Silverrun Market is where we are going to go. Get the big lights on and we'll head down there and get it done. There's 11,000 litres, which is, I mean, in a field that big, you'd probably expect more if it was fertilised and properly weeded, but it wasn't, and we don't have the equipment to do that, so we're stuck with what we got. Let's get it done. Here we are. Get this unloaded. Is it this one that needs to go in or the other one? I think it's this one. Hopefully gives us some decent cash. Whoa. That's perfect. Way more than I expected, but at the same time, perfect. Is there any... Well, there's that harvesting field 1. And that's for canola. How big's field 1 though? That is the question. Yeah, I mean, it's... it's way bigger than our field. I don't know, I'm sort of thinking like... We'll drive down there and have a quick look, but... Could be good. I know it's going to take us a minute to get it done, but at least it's worthwhile, like... That's it there, it's... She's big. I reckon we give it a shot. I mean, it's going to take me ages. With you guys, it's going to be a minute or so, but there's an extra $6,000 that we get then towards another one. And we need the money. Like, let's not beat around the bush. We have to get a cultivator. We have to get a seeder. Got a lot of stuff to get, so that $6,000 will pay for our seeder straight up. Alright, let's see if we can get that I wonder if that will fit on our trailer. See if it fits in our trailer and give it a shot. Oh, didn't see that car. Alright, let's get down here. We've got the trailer and the tractor here already. Got the oversight. I love this trailer. It's got the flashes on the back. It's so cool. Figure we'll bring it down. You know, we'll get another run out of this harvester. And then, oops. And then, yeah, at least that way then, we've got 2 fields done with it. Let's earn its cash, because we're probably only going to get 8 or 9 grand for it. A new one's going to cost us 20, 30 grand, but at the moment it's not something that we need to fuss about, because we can chop down trees over the next few weeks or months and get these sorted. The main thing is just getting ourselves a seeder, a planter, a roller, fertilizer, all that sort of stuff. So the more money we can make, I mean, if we get 6 grand off this, maybe a little extra, because sometimes, you know, there's extra left in the budget. I think we're on to a winner for sure. That's going to be me. I'm just going to whack this cruise control on, turn on some lights, and go up and down. This field is a really weird shaped one, like, it's a pain in the bum in reality, but it's a field and it's a contract, so we are taking it. I'll give you an update when we get closer to being finished. Okay, we're getting there. This is probably like we've got this full run right across here and then another little one just to get the end of it, but we're chugging along. It's taken a while. Still leaving those little roll marks along the edge. I don't know why. Maybe the sprayer's not covering it enough. But it seems to be okay till it gets to about 70%, and then it just slows down. Maybe it's a weight thing. But yeah, I mean, we'll take it over to the shop, see what they'll offer us for it, and get rid of it anyway. It's probably a little bit too small for that field that we have over there. I mean, it was great. We got it for free. Like I said, we only paid for the land really, and we got this and a few bits and pieces for free. So I'm not complaining at all. It's just a bit of a bummer that it doesn't. Yeah, it's just got a few issues with the speed. You know, 4 kilometers an hour is slow. Is it like a mile an hour, 2 mile an hour or something? So I'd understand if the field was wet and everything weighed lots, but it doesn't, and it doesn't hold a ton. Like if it was holding 6,000 litres or something, I could understand it going a bit slower, but it doesn't. So, and I mean, we've just made 5 or 6 grand from this as well, so that's always a bit of a win. Right, that's all. That's the last of it. Get this put in our trailer. And then we'll take it over to the shop. Trailer's looking a bit low on that tractor. She's fully loaded. Well, not fully, but she's heavy. I was expecting that not to actually fit in, so I'm happy that it did. It's doing 4 kilometers an hour again and it's empty. I just don't get that, and it picks up again. I don't know. Let's see if it can take itself over there without causing us any drama. We'll get this dropped off at the shop. This isn't going to go much faster than the harvester anyway. It only does 32. I probably should have put this on the back of the truck. Didn't think about that, but it's good to see. Look at that, 96%, so we timed that perfectly. That wouldn't have mattered anyway because the harvester had to go to the shop. So we could have stopped off and sold the product on the way through. We don't have a beacon on this thing, so we'll have to be cautious. But we're getting it done. Not a bad day, really. I mean, we sold that, having that field there, that canola field, like I said, if it was fertilized and weeded, we probably would have got double that money, but then it would have seemed a bit iffy. So we could have sold a couple of trees and bought ourselves a fertilizer spreader, but we didn't. So we're just doing what we can do. Yeah, made an extra $6 on that anyway, plus the contract. It's not too bad at all. Yeah, we're not doing too bad in reality. We'll bring this up to the shop and then we'll bring the truck over. Maybe we'll just park this over here out of the way. Like that. Pack the ramps up. We'll get the truck over there as well. So if we find something that we can, like a decent price, like a cultivator or something, we can take that back on the tractor. Or we can put it on the trailer, you know, we'll sort it out. We can take the tractor and the trailer back and then we'll just come back and get the dump trailer when we need it. I don't think this will slip into the back of the dump trailer. I'm pretty sure that does have a hitch, but we'll find out. So I'm pretty sure, I mean, we don't need... Let's see if we can service this. I mean, we don't really need to wash it, but it might be worthwhile fixing it. It is used. Fair few hours on it, so we're not going to get top dollar. $9,000. I think we'll just sell it for that. Like, I'm not going to worry about painting it because it's $3,000 we just don't really need to spend. Alright. Nothing there that's going to do us any favours. What have we got along here? We got that for $10,000. That's 4 meters. $7 meters, 9 meters, 3 meters. Way too big. That's $19,000 and it's 4 meters. I just don't know if that's gonna pull it. Whereas, see if we get one of these ones, it's got a trailer hitch. I think we're just gonna get this one. It's got the trailer hitch, so the truck can pull it. You know what I mean? That can go on the back of the trailer that we have. So hopefully that will hook into the back of this. I don't think that car trailer will. Try it. But way off. It's got the same ring feeder, but it's not going to attach, so that is not a big deal. That does though, so that's a win. And then what have we got for seeders? $6,000. That might be the go. 5 meters. 4.3 for $12,000. It does hold more though. That'd be good, but it holds nothing. 85 liters, really. I think we'll go this one. Matches the tractor. Some seeds. Fertilizer. And that'll get that going. So I'll move this out of the way and the tractor can... I was sort of going to put it onto the trailer, but it's not going to work because it's too wide, I think. The seat is a bit too wide for that trailer, unfortunately. But we don't need the trailer right now. It's not a huge deal. Too bad, we've got a little bit of seed left over. The downside to this is getting it back without wiping out tons of cars. So that's going to be interesting. It doesn't have lights on the back either, or a flasher. But you can run longer ones of these and extra ones of these as well, so it's good like that. Alright, let's get this back. This is the biggest part that's a pain in the bum, is this bridge. If another car comes, we're done for. So, I think we're about halfway across. Cross your fingers. See how we go. But I mean, we're not doing too bad. It's the first month in town. We got $70,000 loan. I might actually pay some of that off today. We got a harvest done, we got a contract sorted, got ourselves a seeder and a cultivator. The cultivator's a bit cheap and nasty. I don't know if it's going to work for us, we'll find out. I don't even know if this tractor's going to pull it. But hopefully the truck can. We've got trees everywhere, so, you know, we're going to go okay. Bit of hard work, bit of a struggle, but it shouldn't be a drawn out, crazy, pain in the bum thing to do, so... I think what we'll do is we'll put 10 grand down on this loan today. Get that down to 60 grand. And just see how we go. But for now, I'm going to park this thing up here. We can get it in without hitting the wall, but I think I messed that one up. I'm going to go inside, I'm going to clean everything up, get some dinner ready, have a bit of a nap, because it's been a long day. Been a bit of a struggle, but we are getting there. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Keep safe, and don't forget to leave a like and a subscribe, and maybe throw a comment down there. Let us know, good or bad. Hopefully we will see you on the next one.